welcome to Trendish. My name is Jet Bills, and I'm chilling with.
Yeah, this brings fame.
How's your week?
My week was okay. Normal week now.
Hustle
Normal
and
day.
bustle and all that stuff. Well,
So
mine was fine. Though I traveled, I did like some vacation and all that
I
stuff.
can see
So,
everywhere is pump. Everywhere is
but
pump.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Whatever. I'm happy to be back, yo. I'm happy to be back. So this week, a lot of things trended this week. Like it's actually something happened. Like Davido brought out a mime coin called Dollar Davido, and a lot of people bought into it because he made, like, he was the one that invested in that dollar, like that Dollar Davido, and his gullible fans actually invested in it. And Davido, he didn't wait for 24 hours, and he pulled out his investment, like, with the huge profit and earning he got. And people started calling him out. Some people said that they invested their school fees and all that. Then people started calling him out, saying that he's a scammer. Because actually, Davido has actually influence for another platform that actually scammed people. So people started saying that Davido is a scammer. He's a scammer influencer.
Just remind me of the days of Rock Stalin, I mean what they
Yeah.
used to call it, where Davido actually influenced a lot of people
Yeah.
to do Rock Stalin, to invest their money into it. But things like this, you should understand what you're investing your money into. People just want free money, and they are looking for opportunity to just delve in and pack the million. It cannot be like that. It does not work. So I believe
Doesn't work
Davido.
that way. You
I believe I
guys.
believe Davido is a businessman. Possibly he
Yeah.
must have been approached by some persons to invest
Sure.
in,
Because he influenced for that particular platform.
so to invest money in so stuff, and maybe he might not be even paid for that stuff. Maybe just find it
That this is
interesting for
something
him.
that he can actually, like, a money
Yeah,
bag for him, that
yeah,
he
he
can
wants
actually
to
take
let it
care.
publicize the stuff. I think Davido is always a victim most times when he
You're
tries
talking
to
about
publicize
Northcoin the
things.
other time.
Yeah, unlike Notcoin, I think last 2 weeks Notcoin rose from where it was
Yeah.
to, I think, almost like 100% increase, and a lot of people made millions from it.
Yeah.
And when people started packing into it,
It rose. Okay,
started
it started going
yes, and it
down. Are you
started going down
serious?
again.
I'll go
So
and check my Ton. You know, Ton is the one backing it
yeah,
up in the cryptocurrency
that's to tell you
world.
that those coins like that, they are not strong. They
They
are
are
not
not
a strong coin in the
strong.
market. They are not strong competitors in the binary market. So
Yeah.
when you're investing your money, you just know the particular part or way that you're investing
And
your
you
money. I
have
don't
to
want
be
to tell you, but just need to learn.
careful.
Just
You
need
need
to
to
learn, sha.
study very
You just
well,
need to learn
like,
it.
especially in the
You
forex
need to go
world.
and learn crypto. I thought this is forex trading. Yeah,
Yeah.
forex trading.
Talking about money, Saidaboj trended throughout, like, almost throughout this week, when she said that she once she meet a guy, she like, her talking stage does not pass one day. Once she meets you in the morning, she bills you in the evening because she's stressed. That at least a guy should, like, once you are still in that talking stage, while once she bills you, the guy checks the bill, like, he should have spent like 500K before you now even start considering him being your boyfriend. Then he will spend like 20 million every week, before 20 to 50 million, before she can even, like, let him even enter. And once he spends that money, she will allow him enter anywhere in her body, and she'll just lie down there like a sex tool.
Ah, that's the voice of a feminist. I think that's the way
No,
feminist.
don't say that thing.
No,
Which one is feminist?
that's the way
Because a lot
feminist
of
talking.
girls came out and attacked her. Like, you can't say that's
No,
feminist.
I'm
That's a broke girl
no.
talking.
It's a broke girl, but
That's a broke mentality.
I don't think that's a broke mentality.
Why?
It might be her own concept of how she wants things done. She just need money for. There are people selling out their body for money, so not because it's not.
So must you come out and be like,
Because it's not
I sell
this.
my body? Or if because she said something that if her boyfriend is giving her 2 to 3 million, you as the new boy that is toasting her should be giving her 10 million.
Wait
Because
now.
I watched the podcast. Like, I'm not this kind of person that will come out and just blab on the internet. I
for
watch
for Saidaboj,
podcast.
whatever stuff that she said. If you follow Saidaboj from the very beginning, you notice that that's her own personality. She always kind of find way to savage men and trying to. It was, I think, she's trying to do is like maybe trying to empower women to not be low to men. That's why I said it's the voice
Yeah.
of feminists talking. So, but for a lady like that, for we that are men,
Mm.
I don't say we never did the kind of $10. We don't just like me now, I don't have the kind of money that those guys have. I don't find her attractive.
When she even said she dated a particular man and he was a married man, and most times it's only married men that can do those kind of things. You get spending that much money. They don't want to marry you, but most of these girls, as they are young, they'll tell you, hey, they don't care about getting married and all that
The
stuff.
problem is that no, for her kind of personality, there is no man on earth that want to settle for that.
And she's not. Do you know that she's not worth it? Like, people are like, yeah, she's right. People spend that much more money on a particular girl, but not that kind of girl, because her rickety looking legs, her skeletal legs. She has a fine face, yeah, but like, yeah, she has boobs, but no ass, like zero ass. And you want
She
me to
can she can,
spend
she
you
can do the
spend
BBL now.
20 million
She can
on
do the
you?
bees
Do the
now.
do the BBL and come. I'll spend, like, no, I'm
You
just saying
spend,
that if I was a guy, I'll tell you, do the BBL and come, then you'll be worth it.
but I want to really say this to everybody watching right now. I've been following her for quite some time. Not like I enjoy her content. I just like I
Yeah, I
want
want
to
to hear the
understand.
stupid thing she wants to
I just
say
want
or
to
something.
understand, like, this kind of personality, where their thinking
Mm,
is coming from,
yeah.
how they are wired. I just want to understand how they behave. Like, that's why
Mm.
I've been following her.
But I've been thinking
But
she was using it for content, but the fact
so
that
that's
she
what
she
that's
keeps
what
saying,
I want. That's where I was heading to. So for what she was doing, it was actually giving her all the audience.
yeah,
In fact,
I feel she
when
was tasty for fame.
yeah, in fact, when she said those stuff, she trended for almost a week.
Yeah,
She trended
true.
for almost a week, and that's difficult. You must be extremely relevant for
Popular,
you
yeah.
to trend for a week. Even Davido cannot trend for a week. It will
If,
be very
yeah,
difficult.
that's true.
So if that is what it is, so
Mm.
you people should just understand that
Do you
that is
think it
who
will help her
she is.
brand? Do you think some brands will want to work with her while some
But
brand doesn't want to work with her? Because I know she's chasing popularity.
but on the long run, I don't think that her kind of personality, she even being a runs girl herself, I don't think she will be attractive to men because you don't have anything that
Because
will.
most times they say she says she doesn't want to get married. Like,
As I said, feminists now they don't want
but
to
I don't know
associate with
why
men.
people now just like associate love, relationship, marriage, money. Like, they always associate with money. I know money is important, but it shouldn't be the base of a relationship. I feel understanding, care, words of affirmation. As far as the guy is trying, you should like give the guy a try.
If it if it is easy for you guys out there, you female that thinks that every man must pay you to want to get in touch with you, you know what I mean? Then I think you should work the money. We are ready to be the female so that you pay us.
That's true. That's true. A lot of
We
guys
are ready to
are
be the female so that you pay us. It's not fucking easy. We're in the same country, we're in the same
for
mess,
real.
and you
Like,
give us requirements
it's
for you to.
crazy.
And this stuff we are supposed to. God said that we are supposed to enjoy it together. In fact, when two people
Yeah.
meet,
Sex is not supposed to
I
be
don't
the
understand why.
price
I don't know
for,
when. I don't
like, you
know.
spend money and I'll give you sex. Doesn't make sense for me,
I don't know.
for
I don't
real.
know. I don't
Like,
know how come.
doesn't
Or
make doesn't mean that girl is cheap, but at least you're making your own money. The boy is making his
it's supposed to be
money.
enjoyable by two
Two
persons. Like I don't
persons.
know why one person is the one paying and you are putting a price tag on
And she
it.
said he's the one that is gonna do all the work. You weak.
She's irritating, Sha. But that's a personality. I just love her for who she is, for saying it out because a lot of people sell their body for money.
And for real, so
Yeah,
she might not even be that kind of person.
so
You'll be so surprised
for a
that her
married man to
boyfriend is
even trick,
broke.
for a married man to even trick her to
Do you
to
understand?
even get down with her,
Do you
and
understand?
she might be flexible, not rigid.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
mm,
It's just for content. I feel it's just for content. Anyways, I feel Nedu brought her to. Do you think Nedu brought her, set her up, or he wanted to hear that? Okay, I just do this thing for content.
for I've been watching the Honest Bunch for I think quite some time, and every person that I've seen there, you know what you didn't do you know what they do on that show? They used to bring intellectual persons.
I
When
don't.
and
I don't think
wait
you've watched it for a
let me tell you,
while.
they've brought intellectual personalities on that show,
Yeah.
and most of those intellectual personalities are the male genders.
Yeah.
Why, if you check the show
No,
and
they're also female.
wait
Even there
now,
was a female on that show that was also spitting facts.
I know now those ones are hosts.
No, not host. You didn't watch the podcast.
Which one?
They
The
had
only person, the
another.
only person that I've seen there that even made sense to me was Helen Paul. when she was
No,
talking
you're
about
not
P Square.
understanding. When they interviewed Saidaboj, they brought someone else.
No, they brought someone else.
Yeah, you didn't watch the podcast. They
There was one
brought
lady there. I know
there's
there was one
another
lady.
woman
Yeah, I know
that
there
was
was one
talking. She's
lady.
a sex therapist and she was spitting facts. So they just brought that said about so because normally people always drag her.
No, she's part
They
of the
did
show
it
now. She's part of the Honest Bunch.
Saidaboj.
No, the
No, she
lady that
was
you're talking about.
no, she wasn't. She's a guest. She was a guest. There
Okay.
was a girl, the normal host, and a woman, and
So I
Saidaboj.
thought it was their new
Then yeah,
host team. Sorry.
no.
So, but that's just it anyway. I don't want to talk too much about because we have a lot of things to say today.
Okay, so talking about money, Fino spent some money on his newly acquired Benz, Mercedes Benz, and Salo, the popular TikToker, also bought a house. Lamba bought a car. Even Burna Boy showcased his cars, his garage. Like there were Ferrari, there was Rolls Royce, and all that stuff. So content creators and I think musicians are the one that is I don't know where are the actors
I don't even understand what's going on.
because I see
Because it's the same
like
content we are creating
do you
since.
understand the actors are because I even heard like Junior Pope they were like he was struggling if not for Facebook content that he shoots only God I know where he would have been but for me I'm like these actors are more famous are more
No,
popular
but when you talk about the two most powerful industry in Nigeria, you are talking about the music and the movie. And
you
the
get
reason why the music is getting more, let's say, funds more than the movies because the music has actually gone global already. So it has gotten that global interest on it. But
yeah.
for our movie just started moving up. Like the
Our
way
movie has been moving up,
no, it's no
guy.
unlike before. I think it's just recently that you saw. I want to say kudos to those behind the cameras because they are the people actually making the the Nollywood industry right now make sense. Because if you watch the story quality and the funds invested in the movies that we used to watch then when we were young, it's just there. It's just there compared to now. When you watch film like there was a film like I wanted
But
to
do you
go,
think
The
I
Messiah.
feel
Have you watched The Messiah?
no? Where is it showing? Netflix, YouTube,
I,
Prime?
no, I've not seen it, but I think it's out on cinema already.
Oh,
So,
cinemas.
mm. If you watch
Do you know
movies
since
like
Netflix came out and Prime, cinemas attendance has actually dropped?
uh, that's the business now.
When last did you go to the cinemas?
I'm thinking of going this week.
When last? I said when last did you go?
I cannot remember, but I'm thinking of going this week because no, that what you said. You mostly see at your comfort zone Netflix and chill. You just
Yeah.
chill up with and watch those stuff that you feel like you want to watch. But I
Mm-hmm.
enjoy. Sometimes you just have someone and you want to go out. You just go out and watch movie
Normal,
together
yeah,
and just chill.
sure.
So I think that's where the cinema comes in. But I want to say like you cannot. The two industries are making money, but for Nollywood is just going there right
I
now
feel it's the producers that
compared
make more
to
money.
Hollywood.
Producers make more money when, especially when they put it on YouTube, they stream and
They are now going
Netflix
to
and all that
YouTube.
stuff.
You see, they are now going to YouTube where the money is now.
Yeah.
So maybe
So
with time they will
great
start buying
actually, but
the
the content creators, I think they are making more money than the actors like that have been there. You see some actors will just come out, they're sick, they can't even foot their bills and all that stuff.
what I understand about this thing is that because this platform pay, I think we started earning in Nigeria today, monetizing.
Really,
Yes,
that's great news.
I think I just remember now we started because it was supposed to be June 1st, Abi.
I don't know
Yes,
about
yes, we
the
started
news.
earning. I think today
Okay,
that Nigeria is eligible to monetize, but
both Facebook,
both Facebook,
YouTube,
Instagram, yeah,
like
Meta.
okay.
So, but since this whole transition started,
Mm,
it's has been one when you talk about the content creator, most especially skit makers.
mm,
This platform pays based on numbers.
yeah,
These guys are not
of
sleeping.
views.
They can decide to just
You get they keep doing things
unlike
like
movie, you
things
just
that you not even think about that
yeah.
you can actually do things that you even be ashamed of doing.
Yes, yes. So they just do a lot of every time, even every 24 hours. But for
Yeah,
movie, it's not like that. Movie,
it's
you
not
have to
like
plan
that.
like that. That's
You
why
act
it's
for like a
yeah.
month
That's why
or
it's difficult for
two.
you to actually meet up with these guys. But that's why they make more money anyway.
Okay, so this the next news is Nigeria we hate
I
you.
heard there's brotherhood inside.
Yeah. There's brotherhood like I don't know, but I don't really know the lyrics,
I,
but
I was I was opportune to be with state uh, governor this week. I think that was the day before yesterday, and I was doing with this football
when you
team.
are going all those to all those places, you just to carry me, oh, but if it's trendy, you drag me. Come on, let's shoot.
I was with the Edo Queen football team who won the Premiership Women League. I just announced it. I think Premiership Women Football whatever league. So they came and they were offered banquets like
Mm.
that's recognition. So the governor, it was time. The governor was present. It was time now for everybody now to maybe honor the country, and they said everybody should stand up
And sing the new
for the
national
national anthem.
anthem.
Now everybody say, "Hey!"
Hey,
Hey!
voila. What did
Everybody,
you guys sing? Now the old or the
everybody
new
kept
one?
quiet because I can tell you that if I have to go to the street right now and
Yeah.
I interview 100 persons,
Yeah.
no one. I
No
can
one
bet my
knows it.
money.
It's
I can
just came out
I
like.
can bet my money on that no one knows the new national anthem.
But give it 3 months, everybody will know it.
How? Do you know that even the one that we were singing,
Arise, O
Arise, O
compatriot.
compatriot, we are rehearsing it right from the days of primary school till now, and
Yeah.
still some people did not even still know it.
No, it yeah. Sing. Let me put you on the spot.
No,
Let me put you on the spot. Oh, yeah, sing it.
I can't sing
Sing
it. I
it.
can
Let me
sing it.
try. Let me try.
I can't sing it.
Arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's
Called
called
Obe.
Obe to serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. The name of our heroes past shall never be in vain. Alright. But at least I tried.
So, but even the old one, they are still
Yeah.
not the one before this one. They are still
Yeah,
not
peace and unity.
even perfect with it. You are
They said the
bringing it.
greeting is even different and all that stuff.
I don't even know why we have to change national anthem at this
Like,
time.
is that our problem?
At this time
Change,
of the
change
economy.
fuel price. That's what we need, guy.
We-
Ah,
In fact, like, just even if it's Afrobeat,
what's the
no stop.
Afrobeat, guys?
Wait,
Go
even
to-
if if it's no stop, but let the economy just be good. It will make sense
At
to
least
us.
when you go to the market this week, the next week it should still be the same amount, even if it's 5K. Let it be like beans is now rubber of beans is like 5K right now. Like each time I go to the market, I'm always so pissed. Like I'm so pissed.
Do you know that he said it before he did it? Because I saw an interview when he said if he become the president, he's
Yeah.
going to.
He just we even forgot this thing. This must be part of our gist. He celebrated 1 year in office this
Yes, the
29th.
first day.
Can you imagine? And that's why he did it. He wants the name to be like I was the one that changed this president, this national anthem after my 1 year in office. Like this man just does things like his family affairs.
We are still believing you, sir.
Eh?
So
I've lost hope, Sha.
renew hope.
I've
So
lost hope, guy. I'm just so pained. Like Nigeria,
let's move to
we're
the next,
just
please. I
trying.
beg, I beg, I beg.
Anyways, and a woman had a miscarriage after she was arrested. She was arrested while she was pregnant. She lost she was arrested because she made some comments on Facebook about Erisco tomato paste. So I don't really know the comments she made, but the CEO arrested her, and we heard that she has gotten a miscarriage. What?
I saw the news then. At the time when I saw it, I think that news was about a month plus or even going to 2 months right now.
Yeah, true.
You know, I'll blame the lady because Erisco is a brand.
Yeah.
If you feel you are not, I think she wanted to now follow the path of very dark man,
Yeah.
criticizing things because she said she went to the market and she came back. She opened tomatoes.
By the way, Very Dark Man is
tomato-
still in prison in that same news. Like
For you to become an activist in
it's
Nigeria,
not
you
easy.
need to go to prison many
It's
times.
not
So it's
easy,
not something that's
true.
going to be new. Definitely, I know that he's going to be arrested.
And he's gonna come out, right?
It's still going to come out.
But he's supposed to be out like on Wednesday, and right now we're on
I
on
miss him. I
Saturday or
miss him
something.
actually because of this Saidaboj, because very dark man Saidaboj used to have
Normally he doesn't reply her.
uh,
No, he used to reply her.
but
Then
he
he stopped
stopped.
replying her. I know this one he would have stalked.
Yeah.
I miss him. Like
So as regards the Erisco whatever stuff, when the man saw that critics, because there's a way you criticize a brand, a product. If you know you're not comfortable, it might be one bad product out of the entire product. Because, in fact, when you go to okay, let me use companies like Samsung because I use Samsung. And sometimes when they bring you screen and the screen can just have line on it, but that does not mean that the product Samsung or the brand Samsung is a bad brand. So when you criticize things like that, you need to be very creative with your criticism. So I think she was not. She was criticizing the whole Erisco stuff, company and other stuff, and the man saw it and he got pissed, and that's why she sued. I think she said she was going to pay 1 billion for whatever bill stuff like
all of
that.
them is always billion, billion.
Yeah, and she said never, she's not going to drop that case. That lady must go to prison, and she actually went. And that man, I don't know, but that man
But
is
you know that bad publicity is also good. Like that, I didn't know about any tomato
Erisco
paste
tomato
called
tomato.
Erisco for real. I swear down, like until this news came out. So,
People have been using it, Sha. Me, when we
have
go
you
to,
used it? Is
I
it
don't
good?
cook, Sha, but when we go to the market,
You
any
see it?
anyone will see the cheapest one will buy.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Are you saying that Erisco Erisco is cheap?
If it's cheap, that's good. That's good thing for him. Oh. I think he should make his product cheap so that we can actually afford it.
This news is actually a sad news. It happened in Edo State. A man killed his mom and dad and buried them in a shallow grave, and he's claiming he didn't know what came over him. I saw the video. It was actually really touching. It
A lot
was
of things is going on in
actually
this country.
touching.
Sometimes the problem of some people are not just the economy. They are just their immediate persons, immediate
They are
family
their
or
problem, or
persons
them.
around
They are
them.
their problem
So I don't
themselves,
know. It might be some psycho issue and all that stuff, but I don't really
or
know.
ritual or something.
So that's just personal because there's no broad details about his intention. I don't even know about it,
There's
so I did not follow it up.
okay. We're taking a switch right now. Brain Jota turns like two people to millionaires. The first boy was like they gave him 1 million.
Yeah.
Then he remembered that there was a woman that came very early. He didn't know that she was on clutches and she had fake arms and all that stuff. And then she called. He was like, "There's that woman." People are not like she's in the regular. Then he called her on stage, and then he blessed her with 1 million. Different people started blessing her with 1 million. Then the one that broke the table, one man, he said on behalf of him and his family, he gives her 10 million. And don't she don't already they get 10 million by then, or like this one's 1 million. They were already transferring the money.
Yeah.
Then this man just came and said 10, and nobody could like beat it, and they were like, whoa.
Sometimes, that's why even in my time of low, when I mean my time of low, I mean those times when I'm depressed, I'm just still hopeful that things is going to get better. It's never too late. When I read about the story of Abraham and
Those are fiction, man.
no, when I read about the story of Abraham and
Myths. Those are
is,
myths.
is it myth?
Yes.
No,
Did
there's
they really exist?
you
Yeah,
mean
let's talk about the real people, like
I'm talking about
real.
I'm talking about the Bible.
Let's talk about real people.
I'm talking about the Bible.
No Bible stories. Talk about
I,
real
it,
people,
it's not
like Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos,
okay. You
and all that
be
stuff.
Muslim, have you?
I'm not a Muslim. I'm just saying. I'm talking about real reality. Yeah, that's what I
These
mean.
are reality now.
No, those are fake. They're myths.
They are myths.
They're stories.
Okay,
I don't know
let me
them.
not go into that. I think I'll have to cancel you after this. But when I think about stories like that, it kind of gives me hope that you're just in a process. Life in itself is a process. You just have to keep going. At the time when God wants to answer you, you cannot predict it. It can be even at your late. Things can just be
Yeah.
things can just
Don't give up.
be 100 for you when
Summary in a
you're
nutshell.
almost there.
Don't give up.
And so that's just it. So when God blow your
So
whistle,
yeah,
even if you know where they see you
everybody
go, yeah,
will
he will
you'll
play the
play
match.
the
So that's what
match.
they say.
So this one is very funny. HarrySong calls out his wife, and he said a lot of things about his wife. They've been having this fight back and forth. Then his wife now came out and said, because he accused his wife for like getting pregnant for two men and all that stuff. Then his wife came out and said, HarrySong used to bed wet in a peaceful body. Like, and his mom gave birth to six children for six different men. Like, yo, how can you, like, she clapped back, and
And
how can HarrySong defend himself on that base?
as regard the family saga between Arisong and his wife, I am really not following up that stuff. But according to what you said right now, you said she cheated with two men.
No, her mom slept
No,
a big gave birth.
you said Arisong was because the wife cheated with who?
No,
Okay, the wife did not cheat.
no,
You're just having this banter around.
entire
Okay,
back
okay.
and forth
So of course I wanted to just say something
saga.
as regard that. As regard the bedwetting, I don't think anybody is big not to bedwet at
You
a
say,
particular time.
you say waiting.
The reason why is that
You're such a misogynist. Like,
no,
you're
let me
always siding men. If it was a woman now,
no.
you would have.
I'm
You
just
wanted
I
you're
just
so
said
quick.
nobody.
You wanted to even say the woman was cheating. You did not hear it, oh, but you were hearing the woman was cheating because a woman
No, maybe
and a man that is in this conversation. You just want to join the man.
no, maybe because I think when you watch this video back again, you now understand what you said. That's why I wanted to.
His wife's mom gave birth to
You
for
said
two
that. You
different
said that.
men.
I mean, by the time. Okay, I don't want to start. Let's not
Go back and
start.
forth on that.
Yeah. So, but as regard the bedwetting, this is what I have to say about it. You know, when I was in the hospital, then I saw matured persons, big person. When you say big person,
You
people that
said
are elder.
hospitals, oh. You said you're in the
Wait,
hospital.
now
This one is in
this,
the
you just
house.
allow me to say something before you start saying. People that are matured enough not to bedwet. I saw them bedwetting, and sometimes bedwetting can not just be you not being able to hold yourself. It can be a sickness. There's an infection that does with your body. Sometimes you'll not be able to. Most times when you have to, like people that go for dialysis at night, most times when they consume enough water, they might not be able to hold it because they will always be going to
Toilet.
urinate
Yeah.
almost every time. At some point, they might not be able to hold it because it's always coming. That's a sickness on its own. So anybody can actually have it. Anybody can actually have it. So if it's a sickness, I just want to go and treat
Okay,
it.
he said his wife's boobs were sagging at a time, and this is a wife you married as a virgin, and you are body shaming her.
But
So I
she
think,
don't give birth now,
yeah, she has given birth. So why would
and the boot go
three
this.
kids? Do you understand? Like, why would he body shame her? That's why she's now coming out to spill out those informations.
It's just family stuff. Sha. All these things are just they are meant to happen in family.
But she's actually a very pretty black skinned girl.
So all these things are just something
Then
that will happen in family.
talking about marriage, Paul Okoye weds Ivy, Informa, that his known girlfriend.
Congratulations to them.
But people were like, because when in the video he was pressing phone and all that, he wasn't really paying attention, and people were like, there was no love there, blah 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 blah
You cannot
blah.
tell now.
But
Somebody will don't go your
there's
family
something
house.
that the people also said that she was pregnant, like her stomach was looking big, so they're like, maybe because she's pregnant, they don't want to like give birth out of wedlock, and women now they would be like, no, I cannot be your baby mama and all that stuff. So he just did it.
I really want to respect the P squares. I mean Peter and Paul.
Mm.
Because when you manage fame and also your relationship life is most times very difficult for you to strike a balance. But if it's coming to this part of life at this particular point, I think it's a kudos for him. And they've made money before they got married, so we will never make money. So they did difficult.
Yeah.
It did difficult.
So shout out to Zlatan. He launched his clothing brand, ZTTW. It's actually nice. And do you know that Aba people don't carry on? They were making a look alike, and then people started tracing, because normally those things happen then, like what's his name, the guy that does Nedu did Alabama and all that stuff. They
No,
hijacked
leave
it.
about people.
They
I'll give.
hijacked it and they started selling.
I want to
So it
give,
went.
even if they did a copy of a clone of the original, I want to give them kudos.
They should do theirs.
No,
Like work hard and do
no.
yours.
Do you know the place of China in the world? China helps you to they clone the original for a cheaper price.
There's still difference. Like the airport now, they'll be putting lights. You understand? It's not it doesn't have to be airport like, but
China will
they'll
produce.
put lights. You see some differences. This one just
No, if it's the same, it cannot be the same now. There must be a different.
quality will be different,
So
but
the quality
and
there.
it was
That's,
selling for 35k, and the original is like 400 or 300k.
so kudos to them. I think they are the China. Yeah.
No, they should do theirs. Like they are unbranded
No,
products. They
you
are
don't.
China will not do
No, you don't
Gucci.
understand. They have their own brand, but
They are unbranded.
no,
Like
you don't.
yeah, they have their own
Oh,
brand, but they're mostly unbranded.
if you go to a bar now like this, you will see different brand of clothes that you don't
Yeah.
even know about. They have their own brand that
Me,
they
I'd
do.
rather wear an unbranded cloth than to wear
And
a
so
branded
they have
cloth.
their own.
Doesn't mean that when you post me on a branded fake cloth, people should not drag me. But I'm just saying.
About people have their own brand that they do, but sometimes they hijack business because they want to make money. Like the clothes was selling, it was the wave of the time. They can do it, and they can reduce the price. That's why they did it. So it's just the business of the market.
Anyways, um, talking about marriage saga, so many marriages that are making me so scared to get married. But anyways, I still want to get married. So this popular footballer Kayode Olaruwaju did he first accused his wife of sleeping with Pastor Toby one time. Then later he said he did a paternity test and he wasn't the father of his three kids, three beautiful boys.
For a man, ca- that can that can send that man to his grave at the early
Early
stage.
grave,
Because
yeah.
I cannot just say the time that you've invested in training up, because
Those
you are the head.
kids.
You will train up, you go and walk, you feed like that. You are feeding another man child.
But some people
Kai,
said
God.
that they think it's a lie just because he wants people to believe the fact that his wife was having an affair with Pastor Toby.
So I don't want to say anything about that. That's a family issue. I don't like talking about family issues. Can we move to the next?
Okay, Ajayi Crowther University was being dragged this week because a particular prince was being killed. The prince of a town in Delta was being killed because they accused him of phone theft, and he just matriculated. He actually just matriculated. Like everybody was so happy, like, and they beat him from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. or so, or from one night to the
But did he
next
really steal
morning.
the phone?
We don't even know, but people are like, even if he did, like, just hand him over to the police. Like, do you get? Because back then in the university, I'm not saying he did, but it will shock you the people that they caught stealing. Do you understand? Person wey una to be lodge mate to wey una dey if they do like say papa. Do you understand? You'll see am say like, do you get? But for me, I feel you should hand them over to the police. Like,
The police are not always close in that situation. If now you when they thief your phone, the first thing you will first wear and slap first.
and you wear am
See,
500, not me say you kill
so
am na.
depending on there's some people that just take maybe they don't feel this thief for the area before or
Yes,
so
yeah, that's
they just
true.
catch
This person, they just use it
so
as a
all the
scapegoat.
aggression.
Like what
So
happened in that movie that Linda Ikeji produced, or Black October or so, or Dark October. You didn't watch it? Those
no, no,
Patakot boys that they used as scapegoats.
I did not see it.
Oh, okay. So wrapping up, Nicki Minaj was arrested for being in possession of marijuana while she was going on her tour.
I never. I don't know if she used to take it or she used to sell it.
But she used to act like she was always high. Like those people, do you know they need to take it all.
I don't know what gives you that sense of understanding that you need to need to be on something that
It just makes them
will
forget
hire you
about their
before.
worries.
It's crazy. I don't know what
But
to say.
people, okay, there's another gist because she was going for her concert and all that, so they kind of delayed her and all that. I don't know if she was. They caught her, though they said that it was in one bag, so they transported her other bags to go and so that they can search it. But I don't think they saw more. but it's not illegal to have, but it's illegal to sell. So that was on the basis that
So it's not
that's
legal
why.
to have.
No, no, you
Who are
can't.
you not selling to? What are they using it to do?
No, it's not illegal to like smoke it, like use it.
Uh-uh.
Yes, it's not in the US. It's not
But it's illegal to
to
sell.
sell. Yeah, yeah. That's
So
how they can use in coping it. But they know, everybody knows who sells. But we're not dwelling on that for long. We're just talking about, Phyna was crying out, calling out Big Brother for multi-choice, for not giving her one BTC. But what do you have to say about that?
I was supposed to apply for VP Nigeria this year. But that actually discouraged me. I think Fina is not the only person saying something like
Yeah, someone
that.
like I think
I'm
the
trying to
last
remember
the
the person's name.
person
One
that
of the
won,
winners, yeah.
like the South Africa and Nigeria. I think that's the person that that said,
So
they also said they've not
if
paid.
if they just give you the fame, do you know that to manage this fame,
It's
it's require a
expensive.
lot of a
Yeah,
lot of funds to do that.
yeah,
Even the money that you are giving for the show
yeah,
is never enough for you to maintain that fame
yeah.
because you just made the people believe that this person is a winner. This person won
So
100
and so
million.
more
So
amount.
when the person goes out to buy things like cars or clothes or buy food stuff, the price is always different for that person.
Okay, okay. Are you saying that
So
Big Brother Multilink did not give, because it's actually a brand that promised her one BTC? For me, actually, my own 2 cents on this is that you guys promised her one BTC, yeah, as
I don't
at
think it's a
a
promise.
time.
I
It
don't
was
think
a
it's a promise.
no, it was like a
She said they
contract
take.
or something.
She said they took her
Her
wallet
wallet.
when I think when she wanted to
That's what I'm
enter the
saying.
house.
Yes, what I'm saying is, like, for me, my own point of view is that they promised you, yeah. I don't know if it was a signed contract or not, but as they promised you, and one BTC was 23 million at that time. Do you get? Yeah, they were not able to pay you. But if I was the brand, yeah, I'm putting myself in that position, I would give you 23 million. I'm not giving you no 100 million.
The story is just
I
confusing
don't care what
because
BTC rate is right now, but I'm gonna give you the rate on the time, based off on the time you won.
that is where the misconception is. I don't think it's a promise because according to Fina, they took it from her when she wanted to enter the house. Possibly you are not supposed to enter with those kind of stuff. Then she has always requested for her to have that money back, but they've not given her, or maybe they've
It's
from
not more.
now
Did
they've
Money Choice give her out their own end? Like, did
no,
Big Brother give her price or not? That company just said it just to promote themselves, like promote their own brand.
but now multi dress. I don't know when they drag.
She's not dragging multi-choice. Like, why would you be dragging Big Brother or multi-choice? This, you have your own, because multi-choice have sidelined themselves, like, yo, you have business with this, is these people, yeah, these people promised us too, we're not able to bring it out. This, they were even saying that they want to give out 23 million or so.
But
I
multi
don't
dress
know,
has
but I'm
they
just
have not
saying.
actually released any
But they should, they've
circular.
not actually released nothing. But what I'm saying is, she should accept the 23 million and, like, shut the fuck up.
They say that even if you may even go court safe, say because
Do you
anything wants of
understand?
me, so
So, you guys should
because not even
just go,
cut the
because
thing.
social media, because she keeps disturbing. Yeah,
I still do not
like,
understand the case.
you that
Yeah, that's
has
just it.
5 million, city pretty, like, yeah, a guy offered you 5 million. You shouldn't be crying for 100 million because you are hardworking, you have the money. So you shouldn't come online. It's like lowering your pedigree, lowering your steez. Like, people just keep seeing you, and later you be like, everybody says I'm Raz. Everybody says, yes, that's how you act. Yeah, you were. Yeah, we could agree that they brought out wrong clips. They brought out clips to show that you are Raz or bad, but you should actually try to change the narrative by being who you think or who you say you are.
I just wish multi-choice should release a circular as regard this whole saga between Fina
Yeah,
and whoever,
like
so that we
sidelining
understand,
themselves, like
so that we
saying that they are
understand
not part of
the
it.
story of what is going on because it's still not clear to me. But if it's what I'm thinking that they took her wallet while where she wanted to enter the house, I think since you did not give it to her at that particular time, then you should now bear the consequence of paying the actual value of what it is right now. because you're supposed to give her after the house.
100 million is a whole lot of money.
No, that's why you're supposed to give her after the house. Because if she has heard it
Things
by
happened.
if she has heard it by herself,
It's
she will
just like
still
you
make the
saying
money.
that you want to give somebody, like maybe $10, like $10 some years back, and now $10 is say how much now? 10,000 naira.
There's,
But I would depend, like maybe okay, maybe I borrowed you, or I promised you something, and we are in Nigeria. I'll rate it at that time and give it to you, even if it's
it's
going to
not
be worthless.
it's not
I would still give it to you at that
it's not done so.
particular,
That's except, or that would be in a situation whereby,
because that's what I can offer. I will shall give you
no, that
what
would
I
be in
can
a,
give
that
you.
would be in a situation whereby I am not, like, I did not request it at the time when it was at that
That
particular rate.
particular.
But if I'm requesting it then and
But
you
for
refuse to give
me,
me, you
you
have to
did
pay for
when
this.
you didn't do. I was one that promised you. You didn't do me nothing. You owe
S-
me
uh,
nothing.
let's leave Phyna case.
Anyways,
I don't think it's a promise, or I don't think whatever.
okay,
They really
so
circular, so we know what's
that's
happening.
all for today. The song for this week. There are actually two songs.
And which are
Teswa Bam featuring Burna Boy.
uh,
That song featuring Burna Boy, those South African artists featuring Burna Boy, and Arya Star and Shay Vibes.
okay.
Like those songs are actually very big. I actually enjoyed them. I think Bad Vibes also. So, but you guys should check it out. So that's all for today. Hope you had fun with us on the show. Join us on our next show next week. Peace out. Bye.